Hi, I'm Rebecca Friedman, the proprietress and chef at your Personal Chef Catering. You can reach me on the web at personalchefcaters.com or by phone at 828-242-3555. Today I'm making one of my specialties, which is a kabocha squash. This is kabocha squash, stuffed with a quinoa, black sesame seed mix. I'm sauteing some greens here with some olive oil and garlic. We have fresh turnip greens from my garden and some Swiss chard. I have some onions that I caramelized a little earlier, and we're going to top it with some toasted pecans. That's what we're going to be making today. My business is all organic. I do local as much as I possibly can. In Asheville, we are able to source a lot of things locally. There are some things we're still working on. This is really who I am and what I do. I live this life, I walk this walk. It's very important to me to eat all organic, to eat all local as much as possible, to make food that is not just tasty and pretty, but really healthy. One of the things I emphasize in my cooking is nutrient density. Make every calorie count. It's really important when you use your food dollars, whether it's for high-end upscale catering, which is what I generally do, or just at the supermarket, to think about what are you getting in exchange for your resources. When you look at what's in a food, there's a lot of different things that could be in that food or not in that food. For instance, these greens right here, the turnip greens, which is right here from the garden, they are pretty much the top of the nutrient density scale. There's a scale called ANDI, A-N-D-I, which you can find on the web, that ranks food from 0 to 1,000. Turnip greens are pretty much at the top, which means they are as nutrient dense as you can get in a food. I like to put them in something at least once a day. They're also tasty. It's not a bad deal. Some of the other nutrient dense foods that I'm using here are nuts. Pecans, almonds, walnuts are incredibly nutrient dense. They're a great source of healthy fats, cancer fighters, antioxidants, all kinds of flavonoids. They add a lot of taste, flavor, crunch. They do a lot of good things. Another thing that I try to always do is use the rainbow. You can see there's a lot of different colors on the plate. We've got some purple that comes in the Swiss chard, greens obviously. We've got some yellow in here from lemon zest. Lemon zest, by the way, is the most nutritious part of the lemon, also really delicious, but the skin has the highest concentration of oil and flavonoids, which is really incredibly good for you, as well as a lot of zing and impact flavor. Okay, so how do we put this together? We are going to take squash, which has been just very simply steamed, and then we're going to take a scoop of our quinoa, some of our greens, some of our caramelized onions, and finally, top it with some toasted pecans. I like to keep my garnish pretty simple. I'm going to put some fresh mint from the garden, and there you have it. Roast kabocha squash stuffed with quinoa, black sesame seeds, sauteed greens, caramelized onions, and toasted pecans. Thanks for joining.